So, thank you very much, everybody, for dropping into the stream tonight and watching. Well, I don't know how much of it we actually got to watch, but Ghost of a Tale. So there we go. So it's according to Kitty, it's an early access game. The full release is not until 2017. So yeah, there was a bit of an interesting RPG there. Playing as a moose. So yeah, apart from being a little bit lost there, um, it's not a bad little game that was. So obviously there's a bit of puzzle solving to work out and finding out all the bits and pieces. If you guys are interested in seeing a little bit more of that, let me know, and we can do some more of Ghost of a Tale later on down the track. But guys, for those who don't know, this game was gifted to me by Kitty Has Claws a little bit recently. So this was the first game of the Guardian Appreciation Week. Like I said, because I don't have any other ways of showing my thanks to what my Guardians do for me. I felt showing off some of the games that they have gifted or donated to me was basically one way I can do that. And Kitty has been a part of my stream, and a part of our stream lives for nearly a good part of almost 2 years now. And she's done a whole heap of things for me, not only for my stream on Twitch and on Beam, but also things behind the background that you guys have absolutely no idea what she goes through. So, Kitty, thank you very much for everything that you do for me and my stream. You are one part of an integral, part of the Magic realm here, and there's, there's nothing more that I can say other than a deep, deep gratitude for everything that you do. I know we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. I know we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but at the end of the day, while opposites may attract, we still have the mutual respect for each other that that we have built over that time. So she is the nicest bitch you'll ever know. That is true. So again, Kitty, thank you very much. Much love to you, and everything that you have done for my stream. So thank you very much. So tomorrow night, I know, I had bad internet and all that kind of stuff. Not only has she been with me pretty much since the inception of the Magic Realm, she was my first mod. She's literally been there for a good 90% of my streams because of time zones and stuff like that. She puts up with a lot of my shit too, both offline. But also she does all of the overlays, all of my panels, all of the promos that you guys see me post on Twitter and in my Discord. She does all of this artwork behind the scenes for me for nothing. And it's just super bloody amazing how much she does for me, while online, but also on offline, as a guardian of the realm, but also as my cousin. And we're just, we're literally kindred spirits. We're the only two in our huge extended family that are literally the geek nerds. And you know, a lot of what I've got now would not be possible without Tenny's involvement. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, Tenny, for everything that you do for my stream, for everything you do for me, for everything that you do for the Magic Realmers. Thank you so much. There's no words that I can describe for what you do. You're amazing. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I hope that we can continue on with this streaming journey together for many more days, months, maybe years to come. So, thank you, Tenny. Well, and that's my appreciation to my wonderful mod and guardian of the realm, Tenny, who's donated this game, Starbound, for me to be able to play for you guys on the stream. Good night, Tenny. Take care. And I'll speak to you when you get some more rest. So we're just going to keep going on for about another 20 minutes because we're getting close to the end of the stream. And Ken's off as well. Are you off? Yeah, Ken's gone as well. No worries. No worries, Ken. All good, mate. I'm sorry, mate. So I thought this is also a good opportunity to, while we're having this mini break from the game, just to do one little thing here. As you guys know, that this week has been all about mod appreciation, guardian appreciation, and gratitude week. Throughout this week, I have been doing games that have come into me by my Guardians of the Realm. Now, for those who don't know who the Guardians of the Realm are, they are my team that help run my stream, whether they're moderators or just people behind the scenes. While they are not mods, they are still Guardians. And this week's been all about them. This is my way of thanking them for everything that they do for me on the stream. So Tuesday night we did Ghost of a Tale, which was given to me by Kitty. Last night we did Starbound, which was given to me by Tenny. Final Fantasy X, gifted to me by Mina, who is in our channel tonight. And I just want to say a big thank you to Mina for everything that she does for the Magic Realm. She is the new kid on the block to the Guardians of the Realm. Never has moderated a stream or anything in her life before taking on the call to arms that I put out a while ago, because some of my mod team needed to take a back seat on things, which is absolutely fine. And there's no dramas with what they have to do, but it did put a little bit of a workload on the other team members. And Mina has stepped up to the plate and stepped up in a big way. She's literally thrown into the deep end with no experience whatsoever, but since day one modding, she has done an absolutely bloody super fantastic job for the stream. And you're the way you've picked things up so very quickly, Mina, it's just been absolutely phenomenal. You are so welcoming to everybody that comes into the stream, both regular viewers, new followers, the works. You're just simply amazing. And also what you do for the team outside of going live is nothing short of amazing as well. You've been there for some pretty interesting and pretty serious moments in the stream, and you've just stepped up to the plate so well. Um, I love having your children part of the stream, particularly when it comes to Friday Fortnite, where you guys love pushing my buttons, and that is in a good way. You literally are part of the Magic Realm family, and you know, like I said, as I've said to all of my guardians, you're all integral parts to the day-to-day runners of the realm, and you're definitely you know part of that integral group, and we all we do rely heavily on you now, and you've seriously stepped up to the plate, and I thank you for everything that you do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Mina, and thank you to both you and Grim for the Rocket League game that you guys gave to us for the 200 follower celebration that we did a while back. So a big thank you to that, and also a big thank you for Final Fantasy X. Um, you know, I really don't know what else to say. But other than thank you, I hope that you can still continue to be part of the team, and I hope you will enjoy every single moment from here on out with us as part of the Guardian group. We love you very much. I love you, and I love my little South Australian family. You're all super bloody awesome. Thank you very much, Mina. How much does she encourage me? All of my Mina does encourage me so much, but in saying that, so do all of my guardians, so do all of my team members. You all encourage me so much on a daily basis just to keep things going. And it's just amazing what you guys do for me on a daily basis. Even though I am a small streamer. Let's be frank. I'm a small streamer, but I put so much demand on my team that that I'm sure there are days where the guys just want to drop the mic and walk away, if you know what I mean. But they're still here. They're still supporting this creepy old Australian dude, and I love each and every single one of you guys. So that's what I said. This is why I've dedicated this week to them, because there was a bit of a crazy moment last week, and as Kitty alluded to, everyone just basically stepped up to the plate, and I've just gone, how can I show more appreciation to these guys? I'm just going to take just a quick break here, because I'm just going to go in here and what one of the things of the Magic Realm that I've been doing this week has been showing my gratitude and appreciation to my Guardians of the Realm. And throughout this week, I've been playing games that have been gifted to me by my Guardians. Now, this week we've been playing games. We've done Ghost of a Tale, which was gifted to me by Kitty. We've played Starbound, gifted to me by Tenny. And we started off with Final Fantasy X, which was gifted to me by Mina. Now, for those who do not know, I do have two other Guardians of the Realm, and while they are, well, one's a moderator and one's more of a someone who's been part of the channel for a very long time, and someone that I still rely heavily upon. And that is my little streaming sister. She goes by the name of Zombie Scribe, and she is a streamer over on Twitch. But she does visit the stream very, very, very regularly, and as often as she can due to time zone. Also me being Australian and her being over in the States. Um, so I know she's not here tonight, and I know she hasn't been able to come in at all this week due to personal things going on. But um, she has been a very integral part of my stream for for a very long time, pretty much going back to my Twitch days. We were part of I suppose, a small collective known as UGR Gaming, and that's how I came to uh, meet and find Zombie Scribe. Now she used to go by another streaming name, which I will not release because that's something that she um, um, doesn't want to be known about. But throughout that time, we've been like with a lot of my guardians, we've been through um, highs and lows, and we both share similar um, dark, sharing black clouds and fighting off the dark dogs, so to speak. And we soundboard off each other a lot of the times, pretty much offline. Um, and not only that, she has given me a lot of streaming advice and a lot of uh, game knowledge that I should be aware of with certain games that I have been playing. And she's just an awesome person all around, a lovely person. We get on so well, and that's why I call her my little streaming sister, because to me she does feel like a little sister. Like I really look out for her as a sister. So I know you're not here with us tonight, Zombie Scry, but I hope you get this message in some shape or form, and I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me over nearly 2 years that we have known each other. As she would say, you rock my socks. It's amazing what we've both been through over that time, and uh, I honestly and seriously cannot thank you enough for those moments where
I want to play a game.
Where I've just needed to just to vent out and just verbal spew about a lot of things. And as I said, I hope this message gets to it. A big thank you, and thank you for being one of my many soundboards, and thank you for all the advice and all the tips, and just being super bloody awesome to me, as well as my streaming career, if you want to call it that. So again, thank you very much, Zombie Scribe. I love you very much. You rock my socks, and I do hope that we continue our little family togetherness, little clickness for many days, many months, and many years to come. So from me to you, Zombie Scribe, I love you, sweetheart. I love you. I love you. I love you. So that is it for me for Zombie Scribe. There is one more person that I will be thanking a little bit later on in the stream. So just hold back a little bit, guys, because this is all about my guardians who've done so much for me throughout my time as a streamer over the years. So, yeah, it's that's why my title is all about guardian appreciation and guardian thanks. So, if that's what you guys wanted to know, what the hell I've been going on about throughout this week, this is what it's all about. Because as streamers, our mods, and the people that we rely on both offline and online through streaming, they get you through so much. Um, you know, help you out when you need it. Soundboard ideas, and I'm starting to really rely on all of my guardians, but also ask them for help when I need it, which is something that I, as a personal flaw, I don't do very well. And these my guardians, they make me, well, I wouldn't say make me, but they're making the process easier for me to be able to say, hey guys, I just need help. I just need help. So, that's it. Who is currently streaming at the moment? Because, yep, there's the campsite there. So let's go see who's online. Just, there we go. Bang. We're done. Oh! Yeah, Ruff. Yep, it is time for some raid. But before we do that, there is one last thing that I do need to. Oops, that's the wrong one. One last thing I do need to say. And as I said, there was two kind of things I wanted to speak to or get out as part of Guardian Appreciation Week, and that is the final person that is a member of the Guardian group. For those who are familiar with Beam, there is a person and a moderator here on the Beam by the name of Church. And she has become one of the recent team members to my squad. She was actually before Mina came on board. She was actually the new kid on the block, and in that time, I mean, she's had a lot of personal things going on as well, so she hasn't been here as often as she would like. Absolutely, Hooligan. We do love our Church here, and I do love Church as well. She has become, like I said, all of my guardians are integral parts of my stream, but just her knowledge, her wisdom about Beam, just her insights, and just like for a small streamer like myself to have someone of the caliber of Church on your on your moderation team, it's so invaluable to have that there. Where you can just say, you have an idea and you can have that feedback. Like, I mean, not to discount Kitty or anyone else here on my moderation team. All of their wisdom and insights that just is equally invaluable. But someone like that is, for me, it's just unreal. And for her to step up and say, hey, Magik, I'm quite happy and want to help you out because I enjoy what you do here. Hearing that is just wow kind of thing. So, and she has helped out the stream as well. She has gifted a couple of games for me, and like I said, she's just really, like, if I just want another opinion on something, I can have the confidence in presenting the case to her and having her, honestly give me a serious answer. Like I said, I mean, unfortunately, because of what's going on with her life personally at the moment, she really hasn't had much of an opportunity to be here. Hey, Kimasari, how are you, mate? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, mate. We are just winding up, but I'm just doing the last little speech for my Guardian Appreciation Week. So, Church, I don't know if you're going to get this message at any state anytime soon, but I just want to say a big thank you for everything that you do for my stream. Thank you for being able to soundboard ideas off you, and just your general um, support and enthusiasm for my stream. Like I said, it's having someone like yourself on my team. Is totally priceless and invaluable. And thank you so much for everything that you do. I love you, church, and I really do hope that you can get back to the beam side as soon as humanly possible, and not only for the for everyone that you do help, overall on beam, but just for the little bit of the selfish side, just for me as well. So we do hope to see you soon, church. Again, thank you very much. I love you bunches, and yeah, I, it's just hard to put a lot of these things into actual words that can really show everything that my love and appreciation for everybody that's here. You've just been waiting for 3 hours for what, mate? That's awesome. So, guys, that is it for Mod Appreciation Week here in the Magic Realm. Like I said, the ideas just come about after having a bit of a rough day towards the end of last week, and I was just going nutso, and my team just basically bounded and surrounded and just kept me grounded through that period. And I've just gone, these guys just do so much for me, and I don't have any other way to show them how much that I see what they do for me. And I figured this dedicating a week of streaming to them, I thought this